Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about 8 healthy fruits you should eat and 8 fruits you should not eat. The first fruit you should definitely eat is soursop. This fruit is one of my favorite ones because it's super sweet, creamy, and delicious. It can be eaten ripe or unripe. Ripe ones will be very sweet and creamy. And the unripe ones, they will be a little bit astringent, but they are still edible. The great thing about soursop is that it contains anti-cancer compounds. According to research, these compounds can help prevent the growth of cancer cells. So if you want to reduce your risk of developing cancer, definitely include soursop in your diet. Not only that, soursop is also high in fiber, vitamins B and C, and minerals such as potassium and magnesium. No, 7. Mango. Yes, mangoes are delicious. They contain lots of fiber, especially if you consume the whole fruit with the skin on. Mangoes are also full of vitamins A and C. They contain a lot of potassium. They are delicious and very hydrating. So if you live in a hot country like I do, definitely have some mango during summer to stay hydrated. But don't forget the juicy and fibrous skin of the mango contains even more nutrients than the soft inner flesh. So make sure to eat it along with the skin. Research has shown that mangoes contain anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer compounds. So make sure to enjoy this yummy fruit during summers. Let's move towards the fruits that you should not eat. The first fruit you should not eat is noni vomit fruit. This fruit is also called vomit fruit or vomit. Don't eat this fruit ever. There is no benefit to this fruit. The name itself says it all. Even the locals who have been eating this fruit for years, they usually avoid this fruit. Never eat this fruit. Next, limes and lemons. Now I know limes and lemons are super astringent. That's why we use them in salads and in cocktails. We use them everywhere, but did you know that? They are not really good for you. In fact, limes and lemons cause kidney problems. If you have kidney problems, then never ever have limes and lemons. Okay? So let me repeat again. If you have any type of kidney problem, never ever eat limes and lemons. Only eat these fruits when they are completely ripe, and make sure to remove the seeds before consuming them, because the seeds contain cyanide. Consuming unripened or whole limes and lemons can lead to nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Also, the acidity can aggravate your stomach issues. Instead of limes and lemons, try having oranges or mandarins. These fruits are super astringent. They are easier to digest and they are much healthier than limes and lemons. Now the next fruit on the list, sapodilla. This fruit is also called vanilla or vomit fruit. This fruit is considered toxic and it can cause hallucinations. It can cause delirium, vomiting, diarrhea, and it can even lead to death. So stay away from this fruit. Next, we have a key. A key is a very strange fruit. You cannot eat it unless it's fully ripe. If you eat unripe avocados, it will cause vomiting and diarrhea. But once it is fully ripe, you can actually eat it. Even then, though, you need to be careful. You should only eat the slimy part of the avocado, the soft part. The black seeds inside the avocado are poisonous. They contain hypoglycin. If you consume this compound, it will lead to Jamaican vomiting sickness. This fruit has caused many deaths in Jamaica. So please be careful when consuming Ike. Next up, we have durian. Some people love durian, others hate it. But did you know that durian is actually not good for you? If you have diabetes, then never eat durian. It's actually one of the worst fruits for diabetics. It can increase your blood sugar levels. In addition, durian is very high in calories. It contains more than 200 calories per 100 grams. So if you're trying to lose weight, definitely avoid this fruit. The next fruit you should avoid is mangiferin. Now, some people say mangiferin is safe to eat, while others say it can cause miscarriages and birth defects. So if you're pregnant or planning to become pregnant, just avoid this fruit altogether. The next fruit you should avoid is wild blueberries. Now we all know how healthy blueberries are. Wild blueberries are different from cultivated blueberries. Wild blueberries contain a chemical called methylene chloride. This compound can cause serious health problems, especially to those who are sensitive to it. Symptoms may include vomiting, diarrhea, weakness, headache, and seizures. Definitely avoid wild blueberries. Stick to cultivated ones instead. Next, we have the egg fruit. This fruit gets its name because it looks like an egg. However, it is not an egg. It is a fruit. So where does this fruit get its name from? Well, if you cut through the middle of this fruit, it will look like an eye. Now, this fruit is poisonous. Eating this fruit will lead to severe stomach pain, convulsions, and death. So never eat this fruit. Now, let's move towards the fruits that you should eat. The next fruit you should definitely eat is the noni fruit. Now, this fruit is also called vomit fruit or vomit fruit. It has a cheesy texture and it tastes like a strong blue cheese with some pharmaceutical notes. It's definitely not for everyone, but if you can handle the taste and the smell, then definitely eat this fruit. Why? Because it contains anti-cancer properties. It has been shown to prevent the growth of cancer cells. Also, noni is very high in fiber, vitamin C, and calcium. The next fruit you should eat is noni vomit fruit. Now, don't get confused with vomit fruit. This vomit fruit is different from the previous vomit fruit we talked about earlier in this video. This vomit fruit is safe to eat. It has a creamy texture and it tastes like chalk. It is very bitter. The great thing about vomit fruit is that it is loaded with antioxidants. It contains anti-inflammatory compounds. Vomit fruit also contains anti-cancer properties. So if you want to prevent cancer, definitely include vomit fruit in your diet. Vomit fruit is also high in fiber, potassium, and vitamin C. Now the next fruit on the list, guava. Guava is a super astringent fruit. It is high in fiber, vitamins A, C, and K. Guava is also high in antioxidants. It contains anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. If you want strong bones, guava is definitely the fruit to eat. It is very effective against osteoporosis. Guava is also high in potassium. This makes it a good fruit to lower blood pressure. Guava is a super hydrating fruit. It contains about 88% water. It also contains mucilage. This gives guava a slimy texture. Because of this slimy texture, guava helps lubricate your digestive tract. This helps keep things moving down there. No constipation or bloating. Guava is a good fruit for your skin. It can reduce acne, it reduces wrinkles, and it protects you from UV radiation. It can heal wounds faster. Guava is also good for your teeth. Its high vitamin C content keeps your gums healthy. It helps prevent bleeding gums. It also boosts collagen production. This strengthens your teeth and prevents tooth decay. Guava is a good fruit for your brain. It improves memory, it increases concentration, and it increases alertness. Guava is a good fruit for your heart. It reduces free radicals in the body. It reduces oxidative stress. It lowers inflammation. It reduces cholesterol. All of this helps protect your heart. It reduces the risk of heart disease. Guava is also a good fruit for your blood sugar. It reduces insulin resistance. It improves glucose tolerance. So overall, guava is a super astringent fruit. It is very healthy. Make sure to eat it on a regular basis. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.